This here is a quick video to address one of the many infidels who leaves clownish comments on my videos. This person calls themselves Darshay Holden, and the comment is on the very last video I uploaded, which I titled, Why I Have Great Disdain for Single Mothers. Since you came out with the public shaming tactics, claiming that my video brought out Uncle Tom Coonery in the subscribers that commented, we're going to keep this thing public, which is why I'm addressing you in this video. And hey, I'm going to give fair warning to folks who swing by my channel and comment. This is something I will be doing from time to time when I see senseless, asinine comments which make no absolute sense. I'm going to shine some light on them the same way a teacher forces that kid that never pays attention in class to go to the board and solve the problem. Now, when it comes to my last video, it took me 2 years to even get up the nerve to upload that video because I didn't want to revisit the memory of seeing a home and neighborhood, which I still cherish very much, laying in utter ruin. But according to you, I only uploaded that video to further my agenda. As I stated long ago, black men as a collective have no agenda, and we need to get one very soon because everyone else has one but us. Now, you claim that I should have been sensitive to the victims of house fires, but the very victim you are describing, who was supposed to be watching her damn kids in that home, never apologized to me or my siblings and had the same funky stank attitude that usually gets attached to many black single mothers, even though you all keep telling me to stop generalizing in my videos. I also never mentioned that this woman attempted to take us all to court to see if there was something that she could get from the program which rented her our parents' home. The police statement and fireman's log made her change her mind when our attorney notified her lawyer and told him that in this woman's handwritten testimony, she admitted that she was not present in the home when the incident occurred. And since I've brought it up, let's recap the incident in general. Let's look at the facts. According to your logic and theory, a black single mother with 5 kids that she was not watching or monitoring in any way, shape, or form is not responsible for the home burning up because according to your own admission, it was just a home fire. A home fire that could have easily killed 2 children that were in that home unattended, which is similar to the video I just did about the 8-year-old boy that killed a 1-year-old baby while both the mothers were out clubbing. Now let's backtrack this woman's situation. After making nothing but terrible decisions that resulted in multiple amounts of fatherless children, this woman was rewarded with money, free groceries, clothing store vouchers, and a rent-free place to stay in a 4-bedroom home, which I helped my siblings refurnish myself with my own money and my own hands. In fact, that refrigerator that you saw on the ground was put in the kitchen by yours truly. Now let's look at the history of the location in question. I had a father who worked his ass off for 34 years for the federal government and another 6 for the private sector after his initial retirement. A mother who was very visible in the local community who not only helped nurture me, but other children and mainly boys, as my block was full of guys growing up. My mom also created a bereavement support ministry for those who have lost loved ones at one of the local churches, which still exists to this very day, at that church she attended for more than 40 years. When they first purchased that home in 1972, it was just a 3-bedroom home that didn't even have a deck in the backyard. Through the years, they put in time, effort, their own money, and quite a bit of their own elbow grease to build on to that house. This is what a working couple did to that home and that community. They built on top of what was already there, and they left it in a very wonderful condition as they passed on. When my father died, my siblings and I redid the kitchen and the upstairs bathroom for our mother. The basement was already redone by my pops shortly before he passed on. He planned on doing the upstairs, but he died before he could get that going. Now, as I stated on that video, my father died in 2010, and my mother died October of 2012. My siblings and I renovated the home just before putting it up for rent, and we didn't get done until fall of 2013. This means that that worthless, sorry welfare queen, which you defend, was in that home for less than 4 months before it was burned up in that fire. Now you do the math. Since you mama's boys who talk that Wack Power movement 5%er street lingo always love to talk about dropping knowledge. He doing the knowledge, son. He dropping the science and mathematics, B.
As the Greek philosopher Massengill once dictated.
You do the math. Black welfare queen with no man for any of them 5 kids she has lives in home less than 4 months and destroys what a black married gainfully employed couple who were pillars of the community built and protected through more than 40 years of marriage. If you can't get that there is a problem with this equation, then there is nothing that I can do for you whatsoever. I got to do the same thing that Dr. Loomis did in that old movie Halloween. I got to declare your dumb ass mentally insane. You are a senseless savage, just like Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees, which describes many of the Negroes that are raised within these 6 single mother-led households today. If this is your logic, then you are a stupid motherfucker that is beyond any sort of help. The only thing that those of us with common sense can do is eliminate you before you get the opportunity to destroy us all. And I know that you are a mama's boy. You have to be a mama's boy to defend the sort of woman that would leave her own children in a home unattended and then attempt to blame a house fire on the folks who rented her stupid ass the home. You're either that or you're one of these busted down pro-whack movement broads who is all washed up and used up that can't catch the eye of any more dope boys and hood rappers, so you claim to be pro-black after openly assisting in the total demolition of the black community for many years in order to receive a pass. You have to be one of the two that I described, or you're just some pussy-thirsty simp looking to pick some low-hanging feminist sisters that hate on my videos. You got it straight twisted if you think I'm going to keep coming back to Camp Crystal Lake, tangling back and forth with you in the comment section. Because when you argue with a fool, it only makes you a bigger one.